so nice out this time of day. It's 10 to 7. The sun's about to start setting. So today's ride, my shout out is to Lee B. He's in the UK, and he's kind of on the front line there. He works at, I'm probably going to mess up some of these details, I apologize, Lee, but the thought was there. So he works in the front line. He works for a hospital out there, like a 30 bed hospital, dealing with mostly seniors, so extremely high risk individuals. So you know, everyone else is kind of home, and he's one of those frontline people. He goes into work every day. So you know, I have all the admiration in the world for people like you, Lee, that potentially put yourself at risk to help others. Wow, to me you're like the true heroes of the world right now. So and I think that is being not complimentary enough to call you a hero at this point. So thank you so much, and I'm sure there's tons more of you watching that are doing that. So let me know if you're in the same kind of position, because I also want to give you a shout out too. So Lee's the only one that's actually come forward and be like, yeah, I'm in it, you know. So thank you, Lee, and thank you everyone else. Thank you to the truck drivers that are bringing food and supplies to the people who need it, to everybody, to people who need it most, to, you know, just the grocery stores, to the little people. So thank you for doing your job and continuing to work. You know, thank you for the sanitation guys, the garbage men that are coming to pick up our garbage, you know, that they're still working. Thank you to you. You know, the people that are still working at grocery stores. You know, those people at grocery stores that are working right now, they're working because they need the money, and they're working because, you know, they're just trying to help out. So you know, be nice to those people, all right? Don't yell at those people. I'm on a little lecturing stand here, I apologize, but I'm just so appreciative of the people that are working, and just be nice to those people that have to work, you know. It's not just the doctors and nurses, but everybody else that's kind of, you know, the CVS clerk, or the grocery store clerk, or the pharmacy person. You know, they have a family they want to be home with, and, you know, they don't want to catch, you know, this virus. So, but they're there every day. So I appreciate you guys that are working hard. And that's it. So I always get such nice comments. Giovanni, she's always awesome and quick for a nice reply, and so I'm going to give a quick shout out to her as well. Thank you so much. And also, as far as a channel to watch, check out Paul's Adventure. So it's, you know, Paul, Paul .adventure. So don't forget the dot. So check him out. He's got a really cool YouTube channel, and he's got tons of followers, and he puts out pretty regular content, and I enjoy. He's in the US. Nice, sounds like a nice guy. And so check him out if you're looking for another channel to watch. Don't stop watching my channel, that would be sad. But if you're bored, you're looking for something else, check out Paul's Adventure. Paul.adventure, Paul's.adventure. You'll find it on YouTube. I'll try to put a link down below to his channel as well, and the other channels that I've mentioned. I'm trying to think, if I don't write things down, I can't remember other channels and other names that I'm watching. So there's a lot of good channels out there. I try to mention at least one a vlog, just something else. Kind of, like I said, the vloggers, we're a nice, tight group family. No one's competitive, like, oh, you put out the same type of video as me, and I'm not gonna watch, I hate you now. It's kind of like we're all having fun, we're all helping each other out, we're all supporting one another, and that's what I like, you know. So as long as I'm feeling good, I'm still gonna be out here making these vlogs. Today, I gotta tell you, I was a little depressed today. as I'm sure you guys are. I think just watching the news and just everything that's going on, and it's just depressing. So I don't know. I'm trying to get out every day. Like I almost didn't go on this ride today, but I'm like, I gotta force myself to get out, or I'm just gonna sit home and lay around in my bed and watch Netflix. I do like all the shows that you guys are suggesting to watch, so if you're looking for Netflix shows, read comments on this vlog or the last vlog. People are posting what they're watching, what they like. There's a show that I like, but I can't remember the name of it, so I'm not going to pretend to explain it to you, but it's a British show that I like. It's like a cop show. I'm not going to... I'm so bad. I don't know about you guys. The older I get, the worse I get with remembering anything. I have to write everything down. But I'm definitely enjoying this ride. It's a little 2-lane ride, so I'm actually very bad. I'm not wearing any protective gear except for my helmet. I'm just enjoying the breeze right now, and I gotta tell you, it feels so good not to have a jacket on. Oh, it's wonderful. It's not invigorating because it's not cold, but it just feels so nice. It just kind of, I feel alive. So where I'm going to take you to, this road dead ends smack in the Everglades. The Everglades is huge. It's many, 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 many acres of like wetlands, and so I'm going to take you to the area that's closest to me. That's the Everglades. And it's just a nice little 2-lane road that takes you out this way. And it's usually people with airboats out there doing airboat rides, and a lot of people own their private airboats and they're out touring the Everglades on those. Airboats are really the only way to get around on the Everglades, because you can't really have a propeller that's in the water, because it'll get locked up on all the seagrass and just the weeds, and it's just very low water. So you need an airboat where there's a big wind turbine or something in the back pushing the boat, so it's not really coming from underneath the boat. But we should see alligators out there, and this is a nice time to go. I was hoping to make this ride a little bit later, but I got excited to come out here. But it has a beautiful sunset because we're riding due west, and that's where the sun sets here in the west, so you kind of go smack into the sunset, which is nice. So every time I've ever come out here, there's always been an alligator kind of just real close by. Whenever I have guests in from out of town, I always bring them out this way because they're like, oh my god, an alligator out in the wild. But I always wait till my bike's dirty and needs a bath before coming out here, because it gets dirty on this little road. So this is Loxahatchee National Wildlife Refuge. So, alright, here we are, the Everglades. I guess I'm not the only one that thought this would be a cool idea. To kind of pull over and go fishing and kind of get out a little bit. But this is quintessential Everglades right here, with all the marsh and the wetlands. It's beautiful. I actually won a photography contest here. My son was out here fishing one time, kind of similar to those people, and I got this great picture with the Everglades in the background and a beautiful sunset, and actually won the contest, so yay. I love photography. I'm skidding out a little bit. I don't want to get stuck out here. Oh, there's a doggy in the water. Alright, this is another area I saw. alligator. Wow, that's so pretty. I'm gonna turn it off just for a second. Wow, it's so peaceful out here. This would be a cool road if you had a rally, do some spin outs. These guys are all pointing to something. There we go. Alright, so can you see that alligator right there? Oh, there's another one. Alright, let's get off and check it out. There's a lot of alligators here. It's actually alligator mating season. Check it out. See, I've never come out here and not seen alligators.
Vamos, bebê.
Olha aqui, pá.
Oi?
Tem aqui.
There you go. And there you go, wildlife in Florida. Pretty cool. See how dirty everything gets? The tires get filthy. Oh, my poor baby's dirty. Nothing that some soap and water can't get off. But wow, it's just so beautiful out here. Alright guys, I'm gonna drive us out of here now. I keep going over, I apologize. I just have too much to say. Bye, alligators. It's, you know, it's funny in Florida, like, we're so used to it. All these people are fishing right here, and there's alligators just a few feet away, and they're like, ah, it's okay. This is a bumpy road. Bah. Everybody, I guess, comes out to see the sunset. It sure is pretty.